My name is Charles Dorsey, and thank you for taking the time to listen today. I have an exciting and generational opportunity to share with you. Some time ago, we began a work centered around fathers and sons. I reconnected with my father after 28 years, and it has been one of the most life-changing decisions I have ever faced. It has given birth to some of the most transformational encounters and been the drive behind the movement I'm excited to share with you. Reconnecting with my father has inspired a movement named after the book Fathers and Sons Speak. This movement has a groundbreaking and life-changing mission to acknowledge, address, and advance relationships between all fathers and sons. This vision includes bringing together groups of men to experience and illustrate the transformative impact of positive male connections. To be completely transparent, this all began as a deeply divine goal to honor my father. Our time apart had created a gap, and after taking the time to listen to his story, everything changed. And it is this life change that we want to offer to all brothers. Honestly, performing this work has been deeply emotional, and truthfully, it is not easy. I have often thought to myself, well, I didn't plan for that. And then I have to remind myself that it is not about money, and it is not about selling products, and it is not about self-promotion. And I'm still working on a relationship with my father, and that's okay. And so here are some of the things we've discovered thus far. Most men have a story to tell when responding to questions about father-son relationships. We discovered that men are better when they share and hear stories. We've also discovered that when brothers share stories about fatherhood, generations are impacted. We've discovered that brothers typically have unheard and untold stories that they do not know how to tell when it comes down to father and son relationships. And we've discovered that healed men lead to healed families, and healed families lead to healed communities. We've also discovered that stories of great fathers are rarely told. So generally speaking, decisions about work, family, and life values are all impacted by the conversation around father and son relationships. So here's our big goal. We want to collect 100,000 stories and redefine what it means to be a father, while creating an environment that helps men to know and experience their own personal value, the value that they bring to the family, and the value that they have to give to this world. And this is what we're hoping to do as a part of this movement. And so here's what we need. We're calling all organizations and individuals who are passionate about positively impacting brothers to consider being one of our partners. Now, here's ideally the profile of someone who would be a Fathers and Sons Speak partner. They are 18 years old, or an organization that has a male designee 18 years or older. They are passionate about positively impacting the lives of men and helping to create healthy connections. They are someone who has the ability to facilitate a conversation, and they are someone who has the capacity and willingness to convene men for this great opportunity. Okay, now in order to be a partner, it's real simple. All you have to do is two things. One, you have to be willing to host a Fathers and Sons Speak gathering, and you have to be willing to commit to attending our annual training and summit event. To be clear, a Fathers and Sons Speak gathering is a gathering of 10 or more brothers featuring a keynote speaker who shares about fatherhood. It is a gathering where the person convening must collect a story from each person attending, and it is a gathering where you make every effort to make sure that the people that are attending receive a copy of the Fathers and Sons Speak book. Now, I want to assure you, for all of our partners, that you do not have to do this alone. If you commit to being a Fathers and Sons Speak gathering, we will help supply you and give you access to all the materials that you need to host a successful event, including sample agendas, including discounted or wholesale materials, and including things like flyers and other marketing resources. We'll even commit to supplying a keynote speaker or a trained facilitator where necessary. And we'll also commit to making sure that you are exposed to a network of other partners, as well as special events that we will host together. And so this is our invitation, that we hope that you would consider being a partner. And so if you have a desire or know someone who would be interested in this work, please have them visit www.fathersandsonspeak.com. That's our website. Or send us an email at fassmhq@gmail.com. We are looking forward to working with you. Thank you so much for watching.